Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome to Good Morning Soul. And I just want to wish you guys another beautiful day, another wonderful day on this planet. I hope your vibes are well, your feelings, this whatever feeling you're into this morning, assuming you're watching this in the morning, if it's hazy, I'm just wishing you well. I hope your day is gonna be good. And today, what I'm going to be talking about is another song I love. And I just ate, so I probably shouldn't be doing podcasts, because if you've ever eaten or drank after, or tried to do a podcast after you eat or drink, your voice is gonna like do some dumb shit, like be gassy, or you might burp at a random moment. So, that's just a little bit of info for you podcasters. But anyway, so I'm going to be talking about Shut Up and Dance by Walk the Moon, and produced by Tim Pagnotta, who's, produced such tracks as Animal by Neon Trees, American Kids by Poppy, he's a cool guy. Anyway, so Shut Up and Dance, and I assume you guys know how Songs I Love works by now. With Shut Up and Dance, it is, a very pop song. It was on the radio for a while, and it's essentially about a guy in, I assume, some kind of dance environment, a club, a dance, maybe a ball, some kind of thing, doesn't really matter. And then there's a girl there, and she's just catching his eye. He's feeling all these emotions about her. And she's like, come on, shut up and dance with me. And then they have these magical moments, and he's just gaga over her the whole time. He's deep in her eyes, and, they find some kind of moment in this dancing, which, obviously a great concept. Like, just dancing is like the epitome of, like, human expression with your body. Like, of course there's like wrestling, and there's what are some other ones? There's other kind of art things that involve just your body, or stuff like that, circus performances, stuff like that, but dancing to me is like kind of like the best way. But you do need music, and so let's make a great song to it. And this is a great song. It is a great pop song, and it is a great single. And like if I don't know if girls can relate to this, but like if you ever just been infatuated with a girl, like it's a very like mesmerizing experience. Especially when it's like in scenarios like this, where it's like the woman is mysterious and the woman is like very assertive, very adventurous. If you ever read a John Green book, all his female characters are like this, all his main leads at least, and they are a great example of what I'm talking about. So, in this track, Walk the Moon, are describing the scenes vividly. To go into the lyrics, we start with the chorus. It gets this really, jammy opener where it's like, and then we get the chorus opener, which is oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me, I said you're holding back. She says, shut up and dance with me, this woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, shut up and dance with me. I obviously like these lyrics. I like instantly he's just so head over heels for this girl that he's like, you're my fucking destiny. Like, what? And if you've seen the music video for this, the woman they've attached to it, is a great example of fun person who's like, come on, shut up and dance. And I'm not I don't give a shit. I'll dance in public. I'm obviously introverted, but for some reason, as long as I got someone to dance with, I don't care about dancing in public. So, I mean, it's what everyone's doing, so I don't feel awkward about it. I'm not that guy who I'm not gonna dance. I'm not that guy, so I can't really relate to that. But I do Like I can relate to like the sentiment of a person in your life just being like, hey, let's do this, and then you're just like, god damn, you're fucking amazing. Like and obviously there's so many stories about that like I also connect with. And then we get into the first verse. We were victims of the night, a chemical, physical kryptonite, helpless to the base and fading light. Oh, we were bound to be together, bound to get together. And then this part where the beat is like, she took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said. And then big sexy hook. I like the little dun 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 dun. That's part of the instrumental. Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eye. Same thing, but it's all the more big and epic. I've told you guys how much I like my big epic hooks. And then we get into verse 2. A backless dress and some beat up sneaks. My discotheque Juliet teenage dream. I felt it in my chest and she looked at me. I knew we were bound to be together. So this verse, like, he's just describing the girl. She has a backless dress, and if I don't think girls understand how fucking sexy their backs are. Like, very good lyric. My discotheque Juliet teenage dream. Damn, that is a fucking line right there. My discotheque, I'm reading the annotation, is another word for a nightclub. He compares his meeting to a girl to a teenage. And if you've like met or if you've watched Romeo and Juliet, it's very similar situation. It's a guy, he looks at a girl, he's like, oh shit, I'm in love with her. Like, and it doesn't make any sense at all. Like, so to describe this woman who he probably doesn't know that well, who he's obviously infatuated with, and to also jam that with like a teenage dream, which teenage dream, like if you've listened to the Katy Perry album, to describe it is like a young, ignorant, like passion. And that's the only way I can describe a teenage dream. So to combine that and to rhyme it in that way is beautiful. My discotheque Juliet teenage dream. I love that. Then we repeat the pre-chorus, repeat the chorus, and then there's like this little like ad-lib line where he's like, oh come on girl, like he's like now suddenly like, oh I can fucking yeah. Deep in her eyes, I think I see. This is the bridge, by the way, and I love songs with like bridges at the end, like the big epic bridges that are like, and even the bridges that are like alternate versions of the hooks that are like bigger and grander, like, and like they have more layers to the vocals, and like the flow is a little bit different. Like, oh my god, I love those kind of bridges. But anyway, deep in her eyes, I think I see the future. I realize this is my last chance. And in the song, he's just screaming, yelling, so passionate. She took my arm. We repeat that, and then we repeat the chorus, and it's all the more epic and crescendo-y. And then we get a fade out, and damn. I haven't actually listened to Talking Is Hard, the album this is from. I listened more to their more recent album, actually, the What If Nothing. And for some reason, like, when I skimmed through Talking Is Hard, I was just kind of like, eh. But when I skimmed through What If Nothing, I was like, okay, I can get into this. So I don't know what stylistically they changed. I think, like, I'm not judging that first album because I haven't listened to it, but from skimming through alone, the second one seems a lot more interesting to me. And I don't know anything about their previous work before this. But yeah, I love the song. I actually have a really good memory of the song. There was, when I was in high school, there was this band that, it was like a cover band. They did all the radio songs. I remember they did Rather Be by Clean Bandit. They did, all the big, like, poppy highly instrumental songs, because, you know, it's a band, they need to place things. So they weren't doing, like, Iggy Azalea or anything like that was on the radio at the time. But, you know, they did songs like this. And I remember when this song came on, or before the song came on, actually, we were in high school, right? And it was, like, in the gymnasium. And, you know, we got this band that's, like, towards, like, one section of the of the gymnasium, and they're just like, it's a very boring performance. Everyone's just sitting down, and it's just like boring as shit. And they told us we were watching a light show. Like, this is the kind of shit that happens in school. There's like, yep, fucking no class today. We're seeing this fucking light show in the cafeteria. I'm like, okay, cool. Anything to get out of class. And then we watch it, and it's just like, it's a cover band with no lights. So we were lied to, I guess, to make us go. But I get there, and it's like, I'm with my girlfriend at the time and like a couple other friends, and we're watching it, and while they're doing this performance, just one dude walks out of the stands and starts dancing in the middle of the gymnasium, and the singer gets into it, and she's like dancing next to the guy, and then suddenly that guy's friends are coming out, and there's like 5 people on the dance floor, and then suddenly like everyone, like for no reason at all, like just suddenly pours onto the dance floor. It was so fucking funny and fun. And a lot of them weren't even dancing. I remember there was literally people headbanging to be like ironic, and I headbanged as well. There's people randomly doing push-ups and sit-ups. I guess that was a joke. They're just like, yeah. I don't know why. And then people just doing dumb dances. Like, it was a very ironic, like, it was like an ironic tribute. Like, it was great. But I remember when this song came on, like, because I went back up to the stands to check on my girlfriend at the time, and she, like, you know, obviously not going to dance because she was very shy. And then this song came on, and I was like, okay, well, because of the lyrics in the song, you kind of got to dance with me. And then she's like, no. I was like, just do it. And then she's like, no. And so I was like, I guess I got to fucking pick you up. So I'm at the top of these bleachers. I pick up this grown woman, and I fucking, like, charge down this aisle of bleachers. And there's, like, a big drop-off where I could have ate shit. There's an alternate timeline where I ate shit and dropped this girl. But that didn't happen. I'm not that timeline. So, like, I make this, like 2 to 3 foot drop holding this woman, and I'm jumping onto this small little platform, run down these bleachers, and I just plop her, like, in the middle of this crowd of teenagers fucking dancing. And it was like the most like funny and fun memory like I can think of from high school. Like, it was such a pure moment, and like the singer was into it, and we were all just fucking dancing, have a good time. Obviously she left right after that song was done, but it was a great moment. I'm always gonna have that moment. It was special to me. And this song made it all the more possible. Like, it's such a catchy, fun song that I think anyone can listen to it and, like, really just get into it. Like, if for people who hate on the song, it's like, you're just hating on it because it's popular, or because, like, you just don't like these kinds of fun songs, I guess. I don't know. But I really enjoy it. I would put it up there in my, like, probably top 100 songs, which is pretty much everything from this list would probably just be in my top 100. So yeah, I think that'll cover it for today's Songs I Love, and tomorrow I'll see you guys with another episode of Good Morning Soul. I hope the rest of your day is well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching as always, and with that, I leave you.